Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I just want to say thank you for having me. And first and foremost, beautiful ladies here. We have a schoolgirl and a cow. Couple questions for you, Bella. First off, are you grass-fed?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I feel like I did not do shit over the weekend.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
I worked all through the weekend.
Oh, you finished yesterday? How
Yeah.
was that?
It was good. It was a long 3 days. I did like the 3-day back-to-back.
Yeah.
And yeah, finished her whole outer sleeve.
Nice. How was she feeling the last day?
She was good. It was a longer day than we expected on the last
really?
one. But yeah, she sat well the whole time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so it was good.
She's a vibe.
Yeah. What about you?
I just want to say thank you for having me. And first and foremost, beautiful ladies here. We have a schoolgirl and a cow. Couple questions for you, Bella. First off, are you grass-fed?
Recently, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Trying to watch your figure.
I'm trying to watch my figure, yeah, and feed this baby organic nutrients.
Uh-huh. Do you... Can I speak?
So
do
sorry.
you really think you're a cow?
I really think I'm a cow. I mean, I was
Would
born
you
a
say-
cow, and my mom's...
Would you say, bitch, you are a cow?
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Woo.
Ooh.
Just like I suspected. Let's ask the viewers what they think. Do you suffer from mental illness?
No.
I can't do this shit.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Oh my God.
I can't, guys.
Dr.
Not
Phil,
good.
keep it together.
Dr. Phyllis, ma'am.
Sorry. Have you been drinking?
No.
Is
No,
this
ma'am, I have not
your-
been.
Is this your day
I
off?
have. No, ma'am, I have not been. Jess, in a recent interview, or sorry, your mother, I spoke to your mother.
My mom.
She said, you threatened her life. You said, open the door or I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore. Is that true?
I don't remember saying that.
Is she a liar?
Your
mother's a liar?
She might be.
You're a grown woman. Now, why on earth are you still dressed like that?
What are you talking about?
A whore.
Whore.
I think she's dressed fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cow.
I think
Whores.
very judgmental.
And then,
I didn't come here.
it's Dr.
for
Phyllis,
this.
not
Yeah.
Dr. Phil.
Huh?
Dr. Phyllis.
Dr. Phyllis.
All right,
Good
bitches
God.
and gentlemen. That's pretty much all I got. That's all I got in me. I'm not an actress. I know you might have thought this was Dr. Phil. I know, but it's just me, Charlie.
We couldn't afford him.
No. I tried, reached out, but he told me to fuck off.
One day we'll get the help that we need.
I think this is fun. This is so embarrassing, though. Like I could never go out in public like this.
I think you could.
You think so? No, I think I definitely. Honestly, I kind of want to go out in public.
I think we should.
to see
We
what-
should go back to what's that place in Folsom?
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse. They can
I
have you
just
dressed like that.
Can't walk in these bad boys. they're so big. I don't think I could do it. Oh, I feel that liquor hitting me now.
Yeah.
I feel like you have
A
to
little
do this
warm.
like every year now, though. You have
I know.
to, because last year was Nacho Libre and now
Mhm.
you're Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
What should I be next year?
I don't know.
Dude, we gotta do something crazy.
Dude, the crooked mustache is too much right now.
What do you mean? Crooked?
I feel like you gotta go with like the bald man thing, because isn't Nacho Libre damn near bald?
No, he's got curly hair.
Oh yeah, that's
He has
right.
curly hair. But I was gonna do Steve Harvey. There's that.
I don't think you could do that.
No, I gotta be able to do the splits.
No, for other reasons, but yeah.
Oh, hey. But I don't know. We gotta do something funny every year now.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. Like, we didn't even plan that much this year, but I think next year we should go all out for the pod.
Yeah.
And just go crazy. But let's just talk about some tattoo topics today.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we were
I
talking.
can't even take Charlie's
I
face
know,
off.
why?
Looking at her because I just can't even recognize you. Like,
Your voice coming out of that.
It does- I feel like I'm still talking with a country accent slightly. I'm trying not to be normal.
you hit one word really good. I forgot what it was.
Whore.
Yeah, whore.
You dumb whore.
I was
Yeah.
impressed.
I was on TikTok watching Dr. Phil videos the entire drive there, and I was just repeating everything he was saying.
Gotta get the character.
You dumb whore. What
Where
he
is
said.
he from?
I think Texas. Yeah, I think Texas, baby.
Texas represent.
Yeah, but yeah, we wanted to talk about professionalism today in the workplace.
Because we're very professional.
Yeah.
Very professional. I'm gonna tattoo after this, just so you guys know.
She is.
She's getting the Dr. Phil tat.
Yeah, but yeah, we wanted to talk about professionalism. Really, that's it.
Yeah.
In the workplace, pretty much. I mean, this is just all fun and games, but wanted to talk about like being realistic with your rates and I don't know, not overcharging for. Did we ever talk about this?
I don't know.
I don't even know. I forget about everything that happens.
We've had some questions kind of on those along those lines, but
I feel like we've talked about artists like just doing it for the money, but I don't think we've charged about people just overcharging. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because there is some artists out there that their work is just not up to par and they're still charging like 2 bands a day, and it's like, whoa.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, why did you start charging what you charge?
Oh, put me on the spot.
My
bad. Well, just like over the last few years, like as you get better and like a larger clientele, I've been able to like grow like that.
Wait, real quick, do you want to talk about what that girl commented? Yeah. Let's talk
Let me
about
pull
that
up
shit.
this fucking comment.
Yeah, that just made me think of that.
Okay.
Made me think of that shit.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Did we tell you, or were you
You
there?
told me a little bit when
Yeah.
we went and got coffee that morning, and I
Yeah.
was like, the fuck? That was
Came for
uncalled
him.
Yeah.
So this girl commented on one of their videos about.
So Shine posted a TikTok about our the back piece that we did, and he, 4 views put the like what the price would have been if we charged Jesse the full rate, which we did not.
Yeah.
But
It was, like,
so
way
yeah, so like we massive discounted his back piece because he's a friend of ours now, and so we wanted to do the back piece as like a portfolio piece to take to conventions, like so he would come with us to conventions, and then we'd enter it in contests and stuff like that, whatever. So Shine posted the TikTok and said this back piece is worth $56,000 because it is. And
yeah, if you add up both your guys' like rates plus like the amount of hours and like 2 of you working on a back piece at the same time, that's what it would have totaled out to if you had charged them that.
Yeah. But even if we did do a collab piece on like a new client or something like that, if somebody wanted to get one done by us, we wouldn't charge full rate.
No.
We would definitely discount it because that's outrageous.
Yeah,
Like,
but you just do it for shock value.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
that's how you
shock,
get shit to go viral. That's why it went viral.
Yeah, that's why it went viral on TikTok. But anyways, so then people are resharing it on Instagram on like these random like tattoo pages, and just getting all kinds of comments, and like the hate comments don't bother us because it's like expected.
Kind of used to it too. It's
yeah.
expected people to be like, "What? You're charging that much? Oh my god!"
Yeah. So like, I haven't even like looked at any of the shit on TikTok. It's just like this one comment stood out to me because she tagged me in it, so I saw it, and can I read it?
Yeah.
I'll just read it. She said, "Love the artists, especially Just the Tattoos, and their work is dope as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but him and his but him and his girlfriend only do tattoos they choose to do by selecting their clients by interviewing them, and they choose the tattoos they want to do on clients." Okay. I've never heard of this ever before. Most tattoo artists have open doors to all. Nope, not them. ... Obviously, it's because they only want to do tattoos on rich people they can overcharge and get over on. This is, she said, "This is so wrong, and it's a form of discrimination, and it's not right. It says a lot about them as people. Really think about it. ... if their backstory was even true about them coming up from nothing to get where they are now, then they wouldn't look down on others who aren't rich and choose to only do tattoos on them. Laughing face.
Yeah.
She said, they would understand the struggle and be even more attentive to those that are struggling.
That's how she ended it?
Yeah.
It's just like...
Well, first and foremost.
Yes, Dr. Phil.
We do not interview clients.
Yeah.
Do not interview clients.
We don't, I don't pre-screen clients.
No. All the information we have is what you send on the website is your first and last name, what state you live in, your ideas. And so if you got denied, that was because either their books were full already or they didn't want to tattoo your idea. Like it was maybe something they've done many times before. They wanted to try something else. So if you were denied, that was the reason why.
Yeah.
There's no interviewing. We don't even do consultations ahead of time. Like people don't come in at all. It was just like, if you book, you book. And if you don't, you don't. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I was just like, that one offended me because she's like attacking our character.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it got to me a little bit for about 10 minutes and I was like, all right, bitch, I'm done. But
yeah, like you were going to respond and you're like,
yeah.
Talk about it on the pod.
It just bothers me how she says like, well, if you came from nothing, then you would understand. Or like if you actually came from nothing. And it's like just because you're at a certain level now doesn't mean if you came from nothing, you have to charge nothing.
Yeah. Well, people want to see you stay where you're at. They want to see you stay where they are too. Yeah. So like they haven't progressed and maybe you're the same age and they feel jealousy, they'll start saying things like that too.
Yeah. It's like people want you to stay down, but like, why can't we come up and like succeed or, and, grow?
Just because you wouldn't like pay for the service doesn't mean other people won't. So
yeah. And like, after all that, it's like he didn't even pay $56,000 for the tattoo. So like she has no idea that we did that shit for free. Like
And she's not over here like looking at somebody like Kim Kardashian and being like, well, she has money. She doesn't deserve money. Like,
well, she's probably one of those ones that do say that shit. Yeah.
But yeah. But anyways,
but it's like, I don't know. You work for what you have, so
yeah. It's like, well, I know it's not true, so whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like, god damn, like people are just. They'll take so much, or from so little, they'll assume so much about you, and it's just like, God, like I'm not even like that, but
yeah,
I don't know.
People get very upset, especially because it's like, okay, like she's assuming that process out of it, so she probably was already denied because maybe her ideas or you were booked up or something. So it's like, I don't know.
Like
to me, it's just like,
maybe she did inquire and was denied.
Yeah, so that was her assumption, but it's like, it's not the truth. So, and you believe what you want, but it's not the truth. But so
it's just crazy. Yeah, like we get comments like that all the time, but it's like, I don't know. It's like it's the value of the work. So like, I don't know what you want me to say.
And before, I would have been like commenting back on your shit. Like I used to get so offended by like when people say shit about on it because
you're like protective.
I'd be like protective, and I'd be like, fuck you, like commenting back to the people, and now I'm like, I don't care, call me a fat bitch. I am one. Like it doesn't affect me. But yeah. So that was that. What else have you guys been up to? Just like, what'd you guys do this weekend?
Sometimes I get stuck on looking at you like,
I know, me too. Like,
your face.
Jessica.
I'm just when you're sitting in the chair.
Yeah. When you're laughing, your face doesn't move.
Like, I can't move it. No. I'm smiling with just my bottom lip. That's how Dr. Phil does. He goes. But I know I can't really move my upper lip and I can't move my eyebrows. It's like funny. I can't be. I know normally I'm like hella expressive, but I'm like. Nice.
But I didn't do shit over the weekend. I watched a fucking Raider game and.
Oh, did they
lose?
No, they won.
No,
okay.
Cool. Yeah. It was a good day.
I didn't tell you guys.
What? Oh, what happened? Tell me now.
We got rid of 2 of the puppies yesterday.
2?
No.
So a lady was coming. She's my stepdad's coworker. She was coming to pick out of the 2 puppies. Like we knew one was going to go home. And she walks in the door and she's like, where's the runt? And so I give her like the smallest one.
That's the one you like too, right?
No,
yeah. Well, no, that's not the one we were going to keep, but like she's insane. We call her like crazy girl. She's literally the craziest one. And she's an older lady. So I was like, are you sure you want that one? Like I was kind of like, I don't know. And she didn't even barely look at the other one because we had only 2 that were left over for her to pick from. And she just takes the crazy one and she like, we didn't really get to say goodbye. She just was like, all right. And just kind of, we like told her how to feed her, and then she just kind of like left, and it was like I just started bawling. I just started crying. Aww. And I was like, and everybody was there, my brother was there, and he was making fun of me, so I was like like trying not to trying to hold it in, but I was like dying inside. I was so sad because she just kind of like left, and I was just like I didn't say goodbye. But then my nephew really wanted the other one that was there, but so we were gonna keep it for him and see if his dad will let him have it. And then the lady calls back and she's like, hey, I want to come back and grab the other puppy. And we were thinking that she wanted to switch it out because the other one was really crazy. So we were like, fuck, she's going to come back and switch it out. And I was kind of mad. I was like, what is she just going to fucking take it to the pound if it becomes too crazy? Like, I was kind of mad about that. But then she came here and she said, no, my boyfriend saw the puppy, loved it, and wanted one for himself too. So she took the other puppy. So she took two. So I was kind of happy. I said goodbye to that one. I held it with its siblings. I said, say bye-bye. And I made them all kiss.
Oh, fuck.
And then, but I didn't cry on that one. It was just like the other one, she left so abruptly, and she did leave abruptly with this one, but I know that they're together, so it kind of makes me feel better.
That's cool.
So we have 3 left, and we have the one we're gonna keep. We call her Fat Susie, and and she's so sweet. And then we have the boy left who's leaving like next week, and then we have this other one that's leaving the same week too. So I'm like, my children, I literally raised them, I birthed them, brought them into the world,
from your own womb.
I know. Fucking 9 months. My children, dude, it's so sad to see them go. But
I would get so sad when I was little and we'd have to give the puppies away.
You guys did puppies a lot of times?
Yeah, because my mom, she like bred all the bull mastiffs, so we'd have hella litters, and every single time I just bawl and bawl and bawl.
You get so attached to them. I wake up every morning and I feed them and I clean out their pen and I hang out with them for like 30 minutes
and
before I go to work.
You cuddle with them and you sleep with them. Like I would lay on the floor and they would just be like by my ears.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Sweet.
I know.
That's sad.
We're gonna keep one, but then we were trying to let Jeremy, my nephew, take one, but his dad was not having it.
Yeah,
he's just not. Yeah, he did not want him to have one, so we're gonna keep that one, which is fine. I'm happy with it. But yeah, children. So that's what I did yesterday. Just cried.
Nice.
Didn't do much.
What about you, Jessa? Oh, you worked.
You worked, huh? You had a 3-day back-to-back. How'd that go?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of work, but my client sat well, so it was easy to get through for the most part, besides us just like being here for 12, 13 hours every day.
It was a long day yesterday.
Drained.
Yeah, I didn't get home until like midnight, which isn't the most outrageous
it's still
night, but yeah, we started, it was a solid like 12 hours of tattooing. So
yeah, no, I can't do that anymore.
No.
I gotta leave here by like 9.
Yeah,
I'd be dead.
well, yeah, and then you're like Quaggy, you gotta take care of baby.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll suffer and die.
Yeah.
Slowly.
You're like, fuck it. What's gonna happen when you have a kid, dude?
I don't know. It's gonna be different. I'm just gonna
be up in here.
Yeah, you're like gonna have an identity crisis because you're gonna be like,
I know.
What do I do with my time?
My life is work. So
yeah.
No, I'm gonna have it on a little backpack on me.
Yeah, while you tattoo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude, my brother got me into some shit yesterday.
What?
Like conspiracy shit.
Oh my god, what?
No, I'm reading this book. Okay, so JFK, who was killed, that president was killed, his nephew is running for president now.
Yeah.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And I'm so into his shit. I'm reading his book called The Real Anthony Fauci. And like, dude, just like
the fuck?
I don't know. Just telling it's like COVID conspiracy shit, but he's like an environmentalist lawyer, and he like fights he fights like big pharma. He fights like them putting like hella pesticides on our food and shit like that. And so it's like, honestly, he's a really good dude, but he's not getting as much like recognition as he deserves. So
yeah, I didn't even know about that.
But really great candidate to look into. But yeah, so
we
I'm
don't
like,
do politics on this podcast.
I know we don't. I'm so sorry, but I have to.
So what's like the conspiracy?
I forgot him in outfit.
I even told Charlie the other day when we were walking, I was like, nobody at the shop better get into that politics shit. And here she is.
I said, fucking Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like all the COVID shit and like how, I don't know, it's crazy. But and honestly, I'm like listening to it. It's an audiobook, and I'm just like, I can't even like take in all this information because I'm not smart enough. Like I'm just like,
shut up.
I'd be like, what does that word mean?
Yeah, I have to like keep rewinding and listening to it because I'm like, okay, like the statistics and shit. But
no,
like
if I listen to that shit, it just goes in one ear right out the other because
it's so hard.
Unless I'm like really trying to pay attention.
Yeah, but so I'm trying to get into all that, but
wow,
I just want to be more educated.
Impressive.
Nice.
want to be more educated. But maybe one day we can have RFK on our podcast. But yeah, so I've been listening to that. But every time I get around my brother, I'm like, yeah.
Well, he'd
be like
full of information.
He is like, he just fucking listens to shit. I'm like, yeah, you're exactly
like
right.
That. Like, I wish I took time to actually educate myself. But
it's so boring.
I'm just on TikTok for hours. Like,
but you can find a lot of shit on TikTok though.
Yeah.
Like, but
it's also just like dumb videos too at the same time.
I know. Like, I just want to be a dumb girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
I know. My boyfriend does. I'll let him do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think. I'm like, that's the
Man's job.
Man's job. So
Men should only vote, not women.
I'll sit here.
Yeah.
Yep. Take away my rights.
Yeah. I don't even need to think. I don't like thinking for myself when I'm around my boyfriend. I'm just like, you just, like, dude, I feel like I'm always on edge, but then when he's there, I'm like, I get to just be like, like, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything.
That's me.
I don't want to think about who's around me.
Yeah.
Like,
Fear for your safety.
I don't even make a decision.
Yeah.
I'm not making a decision. He's doing it all.
Like, I'm hungry. What do you want?
Yeah. But
I'm literally in the car like, can you turn up the air?
yeah. Like, I can't just go.
Passenger seat.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was doing all that yesterday. What else? Yeah, I don't know. It's been life. I'm tattooing today after this. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Hey.
And full costume.
Full costume.
It's good.
And D-Phil.
D
D-Philly. But yeah, we didn't even get to talk about like professionalism shit.
Well, I don't know like how to get into that.
Well, just like, okay, let's talk about like scammers, like tattoo scammers.
Yeah.
I've heard of like a lot of
Oh my God.
I've heard about like a lot of tattoo scammers, like even in our area. Like I've known clients that have gotten like deposits taken. Dude, and
it's such a great way to make money.
Yeah. It is.
Like without doing anything. Like I've thought about doing it.
Or even when like we post our giveaways, like how people create fake pages with like links to pay and all that shit, and people
really fall for it.
I'm
sorry, but I don't.
100%.
I don't understand how they fall for it though. Like, are you just not?
Every time there's a giveaway, I get like 50 DMs. It's just like, hey, someone's doing this.
Hey, yeah. Hello.
It's like,
somebody's trying to pretend to be you.
Yeah. Like, and I can't do anything.
Yeah. And like,
you just have to use your own discernment.
all we can do is like post it and be like, block this person, but nothing ever happens of like from reporting these people. Like we do it and help people report them and nothing happens. So it's like
they're still up.
It's like if you give somebody money, that's on you. Like, it says free tattoo giveaway.
And also like, there's definitely red flags, but I was even following a tattoo scammer that I didn't realize was a scammer until my boyfriend pointed it out. Because I followed him back because another tattoo artist I know followed them. So I was like, okay, like cool. And I followed him, they had cool work. And then he goes, hey, like, you follow this person? They just followed me. And like, this is a scammer. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I started really looking. And they actually did pretty good with like keeping the like consistent work on their page. But then I realized it was a scammer. And I was like, yeah, this is look at the background. Look at like all the shit. So like those are things you have to look for when you're looking at a tattoo artist. Like how consistent do they post about themselves too, like what they look like, how consistent, or like how is their engagement.
Well, yeah, the engagement is the biggest one because like someone could just straight up steal like other like if someone was stealing my work, they could steal pictures of me that I post, and like literally I've seen like people do that, so like they post it as themselves, and then but yeah, like look at the engagement, and I don't know,
and then it's scary too because people could buy followers, buy likes, like. And all like that shit now.
Also look if they have one post that's like scratchy as fuck, kind of looks weird, but then their next post is like crazy quality, that's smooth. That's like one person that I remember made a fake page and was using your shit. They had like horrible tattoos on there. Then they posted her crazy tattoo and it was like,
if the work doesn't look consistent,
it's like, come on, something's not right. So just watch out for that. There's red flags all the time. Look at the comments, see if people are like see if there's the person getting tattooed is like, wow, I love this. But I will say sometimes they do make other pages to comment things like that.
Be going deep.
Yeah, but then like they'll have like the person behind, like they'll post like a crazy bad bitch Instagram model and like she's the tattoo artist, but there's no pictures of her tattooing. It's just her like posed up and shit. And it's like
with me.
Yeah. It's like, come on, be real, be real.
Yeah.
And no like real way of booking. It's just like Cash App. Like that's usually the big indicator, but Which, there's a lot of ways to take payment, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just watch out for those.
And then I feel like the first time, like, you're going to get tatted and you're super nervous about being scammed or something like that, like, just get referred to somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the best way to find, like, an artist that you like is just being referred. 'Cause I don't know. I've heard a lot of stories of people just going to some random dude or, and they're just like, that was such a shitty experience. And it's like, well, do you know anybody that got tatted by them?
Or like look for their shop location in their bio. Like, where is it a real shop? Is it, is their address in the bio?
Yeah. And go visit the shop before you even inquire about booking. Like, we're really open like that. So like, if you guys ever wanted to come by the shop and like just check it out,
make sure
we
it's
always
real.
let people
talk to me up at the front desk. Like, if you just want to be like, how do I book, blah blah blah, I'll tell you all the info.
Like, I know we're not a walk-in shop, but we're not hella weird like that.
No.
Like, oh, don't come in here.
Like, don't just come in and be like, hi, okay,
Jessa.
like, oh, shine. But come in, ask some questions if you want to know about booking. I'll tell you exactly how. And so just like watch for this. I forgot I keep forgetting I'm in full Dr. Phil. I can't. Keep forgetting. I just am like all serious, like telling you info and like fuck it. But and then what about like tattoo integrity? We've been meaning to talk about that, like people stealing designs and actually just tattooing shit that's not theirs.
Yeah, like copying. Like you and I both have had multiple different people steal our designs.
Yeah.
And like they're tattooing it themselves. It's not like they're stealing the photos, but they're just like copying the work straight up. Yeah. And it's like pretty annoying.
Yeah, it's super annoying because we spend hours working on our designs, and I mean like hours. So it's just like for somebody to just take it and then put it on somebody else. And then also like designs are specific to that person and they have certain meanings like in the design. So it's like you don't even know what the actual tattoo means, and then you're just gonna go stick it on another client, and it's like, wait, that was for somebody's grandma. You know? Like, it's just weird.
And like you had that one with the Medusa tattoo, but granted, the artist didn't just steal your tattoo and tattooed on someone, but somebody took it, put it on Pinterest, and like, what did they do? They made it look like a sketch.
Yeah. So like, I posted the picture of the tattoo that I did, and then somebody took the picture, grayscaled it out, and then they erased like the girl's leg that it was on, so it looked like just a plain design on like a white background.
And then someone sent you
then someone like copied the tattoo. I saw the tattoo and I was like, oh, this bitch copied the Medusa tattoo. And then she was like, no, like I found the design on Pinterest. And I was like, okay, well, regardless, like you took the design and didn't change it.
Not at all. And just tattooed it, and tattooed like on the same leg, same location,
same exact location. And it's just like, I don't know, it just took it away. And like we my client and I were like really happy and like proud of that piece. So it's like, it's just a downer when somebody like just copies it, and it's like
it's like at least change one of the snake heads or something.
Yeah, like change a single thing.
Change the face. Like I know snake heads are hard to find for Medusas, but I literally like like took each individual snake, like I fucking Frankensteined that piece and like
made it hours.
Yeah, like
Medusas are super hard to design.
Yeah, and like
to make them different.
Yeah, we'll find references on Pinterest, obviously, but like it'll be of one snake, one girl face, and then we take them and put them together in a way that we think will look good. But
I know she even tried, when you called her out, people were tagging her and like commenting on her shit. And she even tried to say, well, you copied shit, I see it on there. And it's like, well, you used a reference that you found online, but you've changed little things.
It's never like, it's always an original
design
arrangement, like it's never, I'm never copying someone's design straight up.
And I know like personally, like I get inspiration from other artists, like of course like Jessa and Shine and like other people out there, but I would never be like, oh, let me take the same face with the same flowers or like the same rose and put it in the same composition. Like at least change up the composition like slightly and use a different reference, like it's not that hard to find a different rose and a different girl face that looks similar. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
it's not that hard. I don't know, just try.
Try.
Take an hour.
It's the easy way of doing it. Yeah. What do you think about like those stencils that people use, like
the lazy
stencils?
You mean like the stencil app or
stencil app?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like with my stencil personally, like I'm making the stencil to create like my own look in a way, because like that's a certain way I draw, or like the certain way I do something. So it's like when you just put it through a machine and it generates some random,
gets rid of the uniqueness of artists, how each artist does things.
And then it's like, do you not want your own type of like look or like style to your own tattoo? You know, like that's just when it gets lazy to me, because you're just like, I don't really give a fuck how this is gonna come out.
Yeah.
And I know, like, sorry, I know like some people, they still do super good work with the stencil app or whatever, but it's still like, somebody else could just print out that same reference with the same stencil app and it come out super similar. So
yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah. But
sorry,
I was gonna say something, but I'm buzzed.
I know. Are you? Wait.
I need to like sober up because I got a tattoo.
Shut up.
I wish I was buzzed, guys.
I know. You can't relate. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, it's lazy. It's weird. I don't know. And like, how do you even read those things either?
Yeah,
they look
like
crazy.
It's
like a bunch of thick ass lines put together.
Yeah, it's just like way too much carbon on the stencil, and then it just gets messy, and I don't get how people read it. And obviously, yeah, like you said, like people do them well like that, so it's just an adjustment I'm sure they make. But I don't know. I like a really clean, simple stencil to work off of. I think it's easier for me, so
yeah, well,
prefer that.
That's what I'm saying too, because with a clean stencil, it takes me so much. It's so much faster to tattoo. And if I'm like confused with my stencil or my reference, like it's adding hours onto tattoo time, because I'm sitting there like,
like, wait, is this line, is this part? Like, if there's too much going on, you're trying to guess the whole time.
Yeah, that sounds like more of a headache than taking the extra hour and just stenciling that shit.
Yeah. Like,
now what? I guess I'm saying that. What about like, so like back to professionalism, like artists not being on time but expecting their clients to be on time?
I don't really fuck with that either.
I don't like, and that's in general. It's not even just tattoo artists. That's like in any industry. It's like, how do you're gonna dock a client or like be weird to them about it, but when you're late, you don't give them a discount, or you don't like, you're not. I don't know.
I think just like showing up super like rushed and late to your appointment is I don't know. It's just like it's sloppy and like,
and then as
you don't
take
it seriously.
You're like, I don't know. I would be feeling some type of way if my artist walked in, 20 minutes after me, they don't have their design together, they don't have a stencil ready. I'd be like,
then you gotta wait like 3 hours.
Yeah, and then it's like, do you not really care about your work or like what you're
or like the client's time?
That's why I think it's so important to reach out to your clients the day before or a couple of days before, at least, because you know how much anxiety they're having too. Like I've never done this. If they're first time clients, like I've never went through this. I don't know what I'm expecting, and I haven't heard anything from them. Like what? And if they're coming from out of state or something, they're like, is this even real? They're probably
just going in blind. Yeah.
So I think it's important to like reach out to your clients beforehand.
Yeah.
And just,
I'll give them like a detailed like breakdown too the day before. Like this is, we're gonna take 2 hours to set up the stencil, get it sized up and everything. We'll start around 12, do a couple hours, take a lunch break. You can bring food, you can order food, and then like wrap up around like 7 or 8, and then just give them all the details because it helps calm them a little bit.
Yeah,
and then just come in through this door, not that door, whatever.
You
can park right here, like everything.
And then I feel like even coming in and like eating breakfast and setting up before your client is even here, like it gets you ready for the day. And then if your client is here while you're having to do that stuff, it makes you feel super rushed, like you're not prepared for the day, and then it just puts time on the day, so you're here way later than you would have to be. So like,
do you guys think you did that before coming to the shop?
I was always at the shop since I was an apprentice at 8:30, 9 o'clock every day. So it was like I never really had a choice to like be late or anything. And then even when I got here, everybody showed up early, so it was just like the same type of thing.
Yeah, I would do that too. I always liked being prepared way before. To have the drawings already done.
But I don't want to say that's like a girl thing, but I feel like in a way it is. Like I just feel like we're high anxiety, so it's like we're just naturally like, oh, we gotta be there.
It could be.
Like I feel like guys a lot of the time are like a lot more laid back from what I've seen in the industry. Like they're just like, oh, you know, like I'm chilling or whatever. But I'm like, oh my God, like
there's always like the spectrum of like people.
Yeah. But let's get into some questions.
One eye blinked independently.
Did it?
Independently.
Dude, you guys.
Dr. Phil got a little.
Drink some water. As a.
Let me see.
Dr. Phyllis.
Sorry. How's the wife?
Robin? She's doing great.
I didn't get any questions, guys. Usually I get a bunch, but I got none.
I put up a questions on my story like, who do you think I am? And someone said Joe Biden. I was like, good guess.
Good guess.
But he still has hair on top.
Yeah, he still has a little bit of hair.
What the heck?
I never get any. I have like 5 followers. Fucking assholes. Follow me on Instagram. Please.
Someone said you have 5 followers. Shut up.
I don't really have a whole lot either. Most of them are just like random, not questions. Someone said, not much of a question, but I got a tattoo from you years ago. It was so small that you almost didn't charge. I used to be doing that.
I'd be doing that too because I would feel bad. Like it would just be like a little initial and I'd be like, just throw me like $40.
Yeah, literally $40.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know what? Just tip me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like if I would do like something big and somebody would be like, oh, could you just add like a little letter right here? I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no big deal.
I'm so excited to like do all the little shit. Like I like a lot of artists just want to get straight to like doing the big shit and make money, whatever, and I get it, but like I'm so excited to just take on those little projects and like I haven't experienced it, so I want to experience all the things you guys did and like
I was kind of like fun. That. Like when I first started, I wanted to do big shit so bad. Like and I don't really think it was about the money. Like I seen people making money off doing like big pieces and stuff, but I was just like, oh my God, like I want to do dope big shit. And now I realize like the effort that goes into it, and I'm like, oh
it's
damn,
so hard. Like some people will do little shit. Like you can just leave. I don't know. Like you have one little small tattoo and you could be done for the day, and like it takes a few hours. You can still make a cool amount of money, but
I mean, the long days are worth it, but the small shit is fun and it's fast. It's not that big of a headache.
Yeah, you don't feel like sometimes I feel like my attention span too. It's like I almost need like shorter shit.
Yeah,
but you never know until I get started in it. But
and then like the other day I got food poisoning and I got a full ass day and I'm like,
you're like fuck. Yeah, her and Crystal both got sick,
dude. We were dying in the back. Shane went back there and I was like,
we all got Ike's. Dude, we all got Ike's sandwiches and I got a tuna sandwich. Mine was cool. I ate the whole thing. I was fine. But Bella and Crystal got the same sandwich and it fucked them up.
Dude,
both of them. Like,
so bad.
it must have been the meat.
So bad that I was like in my session and you know when your whole body
just
hot, like turns hot and you start sweating because your stomach hurts so bad, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I had to take a little break.
That shit fucked you. I remember you just being in the back like, you were just like.
And I still had like 3 hours to go. I was like, we're going to push through this.
God.
Went out there looking all pale and shit.
Yeah.
And then I feel awkward because like they pay for your time. So it's like, I don't want to be like, oh, sorry. Like I got food poisoning. Like we got to cut the session. Like I'm not going to do that. I would literally
just give them a free session.
Fucking like, fight through that shit.
Yeah. Oh God.
I will suffer before I go home.
You're different.
Oh my God. No. All I have is like couple questions that are not tattoo related. If you wanna,
I'm down.
Okay. This person said, "Spill the tea on your first kiss."
You want me to? Okay.
Yeah, you go first.
People from my high school are gonna watch this. My first kiss was James Sanchez. He said his name.
He said his
Maybe
name.
I shouldn't have. But
bleep it.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. We just kissed in his car after school.
Aww.
I was like a sophomore. I didn't, like I said, I didn't like date early. Or,
yeah,
like,
give me like the lead up to.
So
that.
what happened? We had been talking, and I was really picky about the guys I like. So it wasn't like boys didn't like me, and I didn't talk to other boys, but I would just kind of be like, no, like something they would do would make me cringe.
Dude,
or
I was
something.
the same exact way. And I just got so nervous that I couldn't.
Yeah, it would just be like, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
So I would just be like, I cared so much what people thought. That's why. And I wanted them to be like somebody popular and somebody like, blah, blah, blah. So he ended up like, we're after school hanging out in his car. We had been talking and stuff. We'd talk on the phone at night. About nothing. I was so nervous. I couldn't even talk. Like, I don't know. But we just were in the car and he reached over. He was in his front seat and he kissed me. And I just knew I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, and he kept trying to go more. And I was just like, you know, where you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Just frozen.
I've been there.
So, yeah, that was my first kiss. It was at the stadium, the football stadium across the street from the school. And yeah, that was it. And then my next kiss wasn't until, I don't know. It's either senior year. Okay, I don't know if I count it. No, we didn't really kiss. Like, she's a girl, but we didn't really kiss. But yeah, so then it was pretty much till I was like 18.
Yeah.
I like didn't talk to no. That was like the only guy I like seriously talked to in high school. But what was yours?
Mine was in high school too. So I was like a freshman and I was like the same way. Like I talked to a few guys, but it was always like super awkward and I felt like uncomfortable every single time. Like I would get anywhere like leading close to it that I would just be like, even when they would like hug me or something, I'd just be like, bye.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I would just feel so fucking weird. And then so I was on like the drill team and we did like pillowcases for the football players. So we picked like what football player that we wanted and then
what?
Yeah, so we like we made like a pillowcase filled with like their favorite candy and like snacks for the game and like Gatorades, and then we like decorated the pillowcases with like their number and like shit like that.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy that I got, like he was like this hella popular dude. And I thought he was cute at the time, but he had a girlfriend and I didn't even know. And then we had to like make them a little card and shit. It was super flirty. Like the whole thing was like a flirty thing to do. And then I wrote like a little note in it, like asking for his number because everybody was like, just do it. And I was like, okay, fuck it, whatever, you know? And then I put it in there and then he opened it and I got so nervous. Oh my God. Like he opened it and then he was like, I don't even remember what he said. He was like, oh, so you're trying to like fuck with me or something? And I was just like, yeah, duh. So he ended up breaking up with his girlfriend like the same day.
Oh my God.
Damn.
She got like that.
Yeah. And then like we just started talking or whatever. And then it was just so awkward though. And then literally like the next week he would like walk me to first period. And then I remember it was like lunchtime and I was like, all right, it's got to be coming soon, you know, because he like asked me to be his girlfriend like right off the bat. And I was like, sure, like, you know, but he was like super experienced already had hella girlfriends. So I was just like, like, is this what he expects out of me? Like, you know? So we like went by the locker rooms, like by the gym, and then he just like leaned in and fucking kissed me hella like abrupt, and I was like, whoa, like goddamn. But yeah, that was it.
They be hella pushy at that age. They're like they kiss like so aggressive.
Yeah,
and
it was just like
and you'd be like
whoa. And then after that, I talked to him for like 4 more days, and then we broke up. I was like,
we broke up. That's just funny.
It's just looking back on it, it was like so innocent and childish, you know, but it was just such a big deal to me at the time. I was like, oh my God, like my first boyfriend. Like, my mom knew about him. Like he picked me up from my house. Like it was just a big deal, you know? Oh so yeah. What about you?
Dude, I think we talked about it one time on an episode that we didn't put up.
Okay, yeah, technically, okay. That was my first boy kiss.
Yeah, girl
Not
kiss.
my first girl kiss. First one was on a tanker, but you go.
First kiss was technically, I'm not telling the story again, but it was just, first kiss was technically a girl, and when I was like 9.
Yeah, same.
But, and then, first boy that I liked, well, not the first boy that I liked, but we were like crushing on each other. I was like 12, and he was just like some kid that lived in the trailer park too. And and we I don't know why, I think there was like a bunch of build up, like we were talking about it maybe, but like I was hella nervous obviously, and then my friend was over and we were just like hyping it up so much, and so like she was in on it, and then we were hanging out with like the boys in the complex, and I think like we were over by the soda machine. There used to be a soda machine because Charlie lives there now, so she knows what I'm talking about. But there's no, she doesn't. But there like so there's
a mansion.
Living it up. There was like a soda machine by the laundromat, and like he was like leaning against it, like all cool. And then,
oh my God.
And then like my friend was like right there too. And then I think we just like pecked hella fast. And then I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just awkward because like she was like right there.
Yeah.
It's just so weird.
Dude, it's so funny. We don't have any social skills at that age. Like
0.
we're so dumb.
Still I have none.
It's so cringy. Like my boyfriend's a teacher and he tells me all this shit like the students say to him and I'm like, God, they're so cringe. They're so embarrassing.
They're just like learning shit.
Yeah, they're learning shit and they just like be crying in class over their girlfriend like, she broke my heart. She was walking with her ex to class. It's like
everything's so intense.
My school was wild. Like we had like slap ass Friday.
Oh yeah. That was in junior high.
Yeah, junior high. Everybody was just like so sexual and it just made me so uncomfortable to be like, I was like not ready for that life.
And they tried to like they tried to make a day out of like every day of the week. They're like titty tap Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or like they would like just run up and scoop you. I hated that shit. So annoying.
Or like boom, slam dunk.
Yeah. Dude, that's awful.
But I remember just like all of my friends always had boyfriends. Like always.
Me
just
too.
fucking,
I was always so jealous.
I was always jealous too. I was like, I want a boyfriend. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
I would literally lie. I would lie that I had boyfriends and I hadn't. What?
Your mustache. It's off. Oh my God.
Fucking die.
Anyways. But I would lie that I had boyfriends and I hadn't because I was just like embarrassed that everybody had a boyfriend before me.
And then you get to the point where like everybody starts losing their virginity or like everybody's like having their periods before that and it's like it feels like such,
and I feel like my friends that had lost their virginity, they wouldn't talk about it with me because I was still a virgin for some reason, and so I was always just like, what was it like?
I remember like the girls who lost their virginity first, like out of the group, it was like such a big deal. Like when they finally told us, everybody was like, no fucking way. Like,
or even like when you guys like when you got your first period, you're like, oh my God, I got it. Yeah.
I literally remember the exact day.
I got my period super, super late. Like I didn't start until I think freshman or sophomore year.
Yeah.
So all my friends already had their period for years.
Yeah,
like my sister. Yeah, so I was just like, I didn't even tell anybody. I just acted like I already had that
like
shit.
whatever.
Yeah. I got mine in 8th grade. Summer going into 8th grade.
Yeah. I remember I had a basketball game and then it was all bad.
Oh yeah.
Aw. Yeah, we've all cried over our period in school.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're like, I'm bleeding through, but it's not even that big a deal.
I like miss I miss my high school periods though. They would be like 2-3 days.
Really?
Mine were
awful.
I haven't had a period since 08. Dude, I've been on birth control for so long.
That's crazy.
Literally since I was like 19. I've been on and haven't had a period since.
Oh my God. Is that healthy?
It's so good for my body.
I feel like I'm the only one that like actually likes getting my period. Like I feel like a whole like.
So wait, you don't get one right now, huh?
No, but like when I used to, it'd just be like whole weight lifted on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm not pregnant.
Yeah,
and then you became pregnant. You're like, fuck. That's all funny. What was another question?
One moment.
Yeah, but yeah, technically my first kiss was like a girl when I was in the women's center growing up.
Yeah,
we lived in a women's shelter and there was girls there.
I remember when I was in like daycare when I was hella little, this little boy came up to my sister and just was like, bye, I'm gonna miss you so much, and just like smothered her face and she's like, don't tell mom.
Don't tell mom, please.
Okay, here's you okay?
There's still a hair in her mouth. Keep going.
I'm sorry. I can't stop adjusting my glasses. I'm like,
you're like so smart.
Yeah, I'm educated. Have you ever wanted to move to another state, and why? If you could start a new shop in another state, which state would you choose?
Mm-hmm. I've almost moved a million times.
Yeah.
I've just always thought I've always wanted to get out of Sac. And it's like I like it, I love it. It's my hometown, but like for some reason there's like part of me that's just always wanted to leave. And I think you kind of have to experience that. Like everyone should at one point, like leaving their hometown.
So too.
But so I'm gonna end up moving to Seattle. I think I've talked about this before because my boyfriend lives there, and it's just better for him with work out there and everything too than coming to California. And you know, part of me too wants to get out of California, just like everything going on, politics, everything. But not that I'm fucking hell into it or I know anything that's going on.
Yeah.
But But yeah, so I'm going to eventually move out there, but just don't know when. I was going to move before the apprenticeship, but then I ended up staying. And so yeah, I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but I will go to Seattle eventually. But what about you?
I feel like I used to want to have a shop in Honolulu, but now it feels like less realistic because
How expensive, huh?
it's expensive, and then people going out there for vacation, it's like sunburns and all that shit. Like, it just doesn't really make sense.
Like, they're going to come get tatted, and then either they can't swim the whole time or they get a sunburn on it. They fuck it up beforehand, too. They burn beforehand.
And then it's like, who's going to come all the way to Honolulu just to get tatted and then, like, fly back? Like, I know there's some certain people that will, but it's like, how realistic is that?
Yeah.
So now thinking about it, like, I've always wanted to live like more like San Diego, like SoCal area, but I don't know if I'm really feeling that vibe either. Like, and I don't really want to stay like in the Bay Area my whole life, so I don't know.
You want to stay in California though?
I think so. I don't really see myself living anywhere else. Like, I couldn't see myself living in Florida or nothing like that. I don't know.
Like, I almost moved to Texas when I was 18 with my cousin. I'm so glad I didn't, but, like, almost moved there. I wanted to even move to be with my sister in Kansas City, like, several times, but...
I just feel like I'm just, like, such a Cali girl.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like anywhere
I do feel out of place when I go other places. I'm like, you guys don't dress like this? Or
yeah.
like this? You don't dress like Dr. Phyllis?
Phyllis. Yeah, even when I went to Texas, I felt hella out of place. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really had that, like, desire to leave. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of indifferent about
Nothing
it.
calls to you. Huh?
No, I'm not like...
Yeah.
And then I feel like it's different for you guys because SAC is big. So it's like when I think of like Fairfield or Vacaville, it's like hella small. So I'm like, I've always wanted to leave there, you know? And now that I work in SAC, it feels like I work in like a whole different world.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like I'm as stuck as how I used to feel. But I think everybody does need to experience like at least a year somewhere else, you know?
Yeah, I like getting that.
Or maybe traveling a lot or something like that. Something leaving where you're not always just here and you travel more or something.
Kind of fill that need with just traveling.
Yeah.
Guest
but mine
traveling.
really is just because of my boyfriend. Like, if I would just be in SAC and stay here if it wasn't for him. So it's just like, wanting to be with him, I'm going to, you know, move out there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Where's like one place that you guys want to travel to like soon?
I've always wanted to go to Canada. I want to just go to Canada wherever, maybe guest spot. Like, really what I want to do when I start tattooing is just start guest spotting places. Like, that's how I want to travel, is just work a couple days and then, like, experience whatever city I'm going to. And I want to do it with you guys. Like, I want us to all be able to do it. I know it might not be as realistic because you have a kid now and everything. Like, we have, you know, there's responsibilities we have. But that's what I would love to do, is just travel around the U.S.
I want to do that, too. She could always come with us, too.
I know. She could.
I know, because Crystal and her baby travel, too.
Yeah. So I want to do that for sure.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Just, like, I really just want to go around to different tattoo shops of artists we know. And, I don't know. It's really about getting your name out there, networking, too. So that's, like, I don't know, something I really want to do.
Yeah. And then I feel like I haven't experienced like a bunch of cities like that. Like, growing up, my family traveled a lot throughout California. Yeah. Like, I went to LA all the time, but I didn't go to like fucking random spots like Colorado and shit like that. You know what I mean?
We only went to visit family and others. Like, we went to Washington, Oregon, and Nevada. Like I actually didn't experience California at all. Like, growing up, we only were in SAC. We never went to LA. Never did anything like that. Went to the Bay Area, so it was like. I really only knew SAC. Yeah. But that's really all.
I have like hella family in Washington. But honestly, I don't ever think I could live there either. Like, it's just, they're like 2 years behind us. Like,
yeah. Well, now, dude, so that's like the new Silicon Valley is in Seattle. Like, all the tech places are there. All the big headquarters for companies are all there. So to me, I'm like, there's money. There's money there. Like,
and Seattle's way different than the Washington I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about like Tri-City, like middle of nowhere.
My aunt lived in Omak. It's a small little town, like country town by the border of Canada. And it just, there's nothing there. So like, if I move there...
Yeah, I think of like horses and rodeos and shit like that, which is cool. Like, I like that vibe too, but it would be a lot different for me.
You wouldn't be able to make a living.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for questions. Or do you have some more?
I'll check one more time, but I'm thinking.
I'm getting hair in my mouth.
Thinking we're good.
I don't know how I'm getting all this off, you guys.
It's gonna be a process. My thoughts off either.
I almost want to just keep it on and wear it tomorrow.
My aunt said, you're a fucking icon and you need your own show.
Me?
Shenanigans with Charlie. Yeah.
Yes.
Shenanigans with Charlie.
Oh, yes.
I should.
Yeah.
No, I actually do eventually want to, probably when I move to Seattle, just because it's like I'll just be me there.
Yeah.
But I want to like do a personal like either podcast page or YouTube, whatever, something like that.
Even like little TikTok videos, I feel like people would
Yeah.
hella like watching of you because you're just funny as fuck.
Well, but I feel like that doesn't, like when I try to script it and shit, it's not funny. Or like when I try to record a video like that, it's not funny. Like it's better when it's like with people and it's like banter.
Yeah.
It's chit chat.
Chit-chat.
On paper. But yeah, so it's like shit like that I'm funnier, but not when I'm like trying to think of something to say.
It's really hard to force it.
It's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah.
I see you doing more like the realistic shit. That's just like you put up the camera and you're like, hey guys.
I'm just
like,
being dumb, yeah.
Yeah, just bullshitting.
Yeah, so I don't know. Something like that. But there's hair in my mouth.
All right, Dr. Phil, you want to close it out?
All right, ladies and gents. Thank you for watching and tune in to another episode. I suck at country accents. It's like the worst one. But yeah, you know, follow us on Instagram, same shit. Follow us, like, comment, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube and our Instagram. You know, we appreciate you guys like engaging with the clips and everything and commenting. It means a lot. What's a good emoji they can comment down below? Because there's no Dr. Phil ones. Fuck.
There's a mustache? Is there a mustache?
Yeah, let's do the mustache.
Comment the mustache down below. And comment the mustache. Let us know what you think of the episode. What do you want to see us dress up as next year? Or even for the rest of October? Because I do want to come into work with another outfit on. So
yeah, we'll do a Halloween day at work.
Yeah, and we'll post about it. But yeah, let us know, guys. And thank you for watching. Send in your confessions. It's a long closeout.
Bye.
Love you. Love you. Bye.
Love you.